first one, and this actually launched literally last week. It's called, and a lot of people, one question I got earlier this weekend was, 600 domains, how do you manage all that? Or with the web hosting, I have a lot of different customers. How do you manage the support and being able to get back to people and things like that? Well, one of the keys here is having a help desk and having software that helps you manage your contacts so that, if somebody just emails you out of the blue, it has a certain priority, but if you get an email from the help desk, that means somebody went through and filled a form out and they're either a customer of yours, a potential customer, or, serious enough to give you their name and contact information in a web-based form. So this brand new software is called Ticket Desk Pro. You can get to it ticket-desk-pro.com. It used to be called Mayan Support, and so some of you might have heard of that. It's actually got a pretty good following under that name. This new name just launched. What's neat about it is very Web 2.0, and you hear that thrown around a lot. Essentially what that means is the interface itself is very slick, has kind of takes advantage of modern browsers. So instead of being sort of clunky and you've got to load up a new page, a lot of things just load right there in the window. And I'll show you how it looks here in a second. One of the great things about it from an outsourcing perspective is it has levels of access so that you can, as an administrator, see everything going on. But if you have a certain product and you want to outsource support for that product, the outsourcer can log in, answer the question, and send it right back to the person and take care of all that without having access to the whole control panel. So you could outsource support. Let's say you had 5 different products. You could have 5 different people being your support team, and they would each know their own area, and you'd be able to see everything, what they're doing. If you wanted to answer stuff, you could, but basically that gets the load off of your back, puts it on someone else. And you can eventually do that if you want to start doing it yourself. And then, like, one good way to do it is actually do the initial support yourself and then realize, well, a lot of my questions are this, this, and this, so that's what I'm going to tell my outsourcer how to answer that or how to address those issues. It also includes a frequently asked questions area, which is a lot of times somebody will need support. They'll get to your support page. They click through the frequently asked questions and the answers their questions. So that saves everybody time. They get their immediate answer. You get, you don't have to get an email and send back an email. The other thing about sending email is actually the software sends the emails directly from the system. So when you answer someone back, it emails them and says, hey, you've got an answer within the support area. They just click on that link and it opens up their support. So I'll show you kind of what this looks like real quick. Yeah, it's a neat piece of software. And the developer guy is really nice. I've actually been beta testing this. You're probably thinking, well, it just launched last week. How do you know it's any good? I've actually been on the beta list, and it's really some good stuff. So what I'm going to do, if you go to the URL that was up there, you would actually go to the sales page. I'm going to show you what the back end looks like. Let's see. There is no monthly cost. It is one-time fee. It's in launch mode. Like I said, it just came out, I think literally days ago. $49 initial price. So he's going to ramp it up, I think 67. Actually, I think it's 47. So it's going to be 67 in a couple weeks and then 97 probably the eventual price. But there's no ongoing cost. So this is what the back end looks like. A couple things I'll point out. It's got, see if I can do this. It's got all of my contact information here, and this is what it looks like from a user standpoint. So it's got my IP number. If somebody's junking you up, you'd see that IP over and over. It's got a priority level, status, whether it's open or closed, and then this guy Frank is actually the programmer or the developer, and he and I have had this little conversation going back and forth, and you can see his and my contacts. So basically it gives you a good record of what's been going on. Another thing you'll notice is he's got all of his domains listed there, so he's using it almost like another marketing status. I might see one of his other products and buy that based on just having this contact with him through the support system. Another thing I'll show you is the frequently asked questions, just to kind of give you the Web 2.0 look. Here he's got several different products. If you click on one of them, see how that drops down? So that's kind of what I'm talking about. It's not clunky and goes to another page or anything. It just drops down right there. And then if you click on any of them, it pops up a little window right there that you can close. So it's really got a lot of functionality. There's a ton of frequently asked questions on this one. And they all just kind of pop up right there in the window. So you're not really even leaving the frequently asked questions area.
Can you be an affiliate?
You can be an affiliate. They have an affiliate program. So, but if you're going to buy, basically, if you go to that domain, you can get it for a good price.
What is the domain?
Ticket-desk-pro.com.
You can manage from a number of different sites. If you own 50 different websites, you can feed them all into this.
You can either, in two different ways you can do that. You can feed them all into this one, or each domain can have this installed.
Okay.
So it depends on how you want to look. Do you want to look like an info product center, which I do sometimes? I want to have 10 different products I want people to buy. Sometimes I want just support for that area so it looks like its own separate business. There's the licensing on this is really nice. A lot of support things are like one domain and it locks you up. This one, you have to actually create a license for each place you're using it, but it's unlimited, so it's great.
For that price, you get unlimited licenses for your sites.
From what I understand, you may want to check out the sales page and verify that, but that's what I understand for it. He's a real, like I said, he's a real friendly guy, and he's got a lot of useful stuff out there. All right, so that is Ticket Desk Pro.